Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I have a question on what I should do. I'm planning on building a house on my parents' land during the next year or two, and I want to know how to go about it. So I've been listening to your show for about 4 months now, and in that time, I've been fortunate enough. I've paid off about $26,000 in debt.
Good for you.
And I'll be debt-free right now in about the next 3 months. I should be completely debt-free.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know, so I live next to my parents right now in a tiny house that I built last year.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, should I save up for a down payment and get a construction loan to finance the house? I'm doing a barn dominium, one of the barn dough kits.
Mm-hmm.
Or should I just save up and try to pay it all out in cash and be able to do it, over the next probably 3 years to be able to build the entire thing?
Mm-hmm.
I have been in construction for the past 13 years, so I'm, pretty handy on that stuff.
Cool. So you're single?
No, I'm married.
Okay.
I'm married with one kid, and I got one on the way.
Wow. In a tiny home? That's impressive.
Yeah.
Or crazy. I'm not sure which, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's also a big factor. Now my wife, it's not. I mean, it's about 500 square feet. She wants us. She said she's okay in it, that she doesn't need immediate big house or anything. But I don't know. I kind of feel a sense of urgency with the next kid coming on the way.
Okay, so explain to me. The land is going to be retitled to you.
So. A couple years ago, I did a business on the land, and they had to do a quick claim deed just to put my name on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that would
on the whole piece of land.
Yeah, on the whole piece. Yeah.
Okay, so your parents live on the land too?
Yes.
So you now own the property that they live on?
Well, see, I'm not sure. I mean, the quick claim deed, I'm added on to it, but they're also still there. I mean, they still have their name on the land, and my name is added to it also.
Okay. And I'm guessing this is generational land. No.
Yeah. So
was it your grandpa's?
No.
Okay.
My dad bought it. Now his plans are he wants to give each of his kids a portion of the land. It's split into 5 lots. He owns all 5 lots, and they're all tied into the same.
It's already
same
platted
land.
and subdivided?
Yes.
Deed one of the lots to you then. Exclusively you. Without their name on it.
Okay.
Do not do this where your parents own the property, the dirt under your barn dominium. No. Or own a portion of the dirt. No. So
okay.
The quitclaim deed was probably either done poorly or wrong. You guys need to look at that, because if I guess they put some percentage of an undivided interest or something into your name. But that means you now own a portion of all those lots that are your brothers and sisters.
Right.
That was dumb. Okay. It's unclean, and when you do things that are unclean like that, because everybody's just going to get along, then they don't get along, then you're completely screwed. So let me ask you what happens if you get these tracts of land are how big? 5 acres, you said?
2.5.
2.5. Okay, so you get 2.5 acres completely in your name. You build a barn dominium on it, and 3 years later you decide to move to Kansas City. Can you sell it? You own it. But relationally, is everybody going to lose their freaking minds?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's what worries me.
100%, I would not build on it then.
It's where I grew up, and me and my wife are both hard sell on raising.
Let me just tell you what, you're 100% going to stay there. If it goes toxic, if it goes sideways, if your brother gets into cocaine, if your mother has dementia and shoots somebody, all kinds of crap, man. I've been doing this 35 years. Nothing works like you think it's going to work. When stuff happens, you've got to have some autonomy, and you don't have any. It's as if you never left home and live in their basement. This is really bad. I personally wouldn't do what you're doing, and I would advise you against it. Not because I think your parents are bad people, I don't, or that you're bad people, or that you really don't think you're going to stay there. You really think you're going to stay there, and you really might. But the truth is, most people don't. The truth is, 40 years from now, the chances of you being on that piece of dirt's almost zero. That's the truth. People just don't. Life changes, things come up, different things occur in family situations. You don't want to be over there. I don't know what's in your future that's positive or negative that would push you away from that dirt, but you have no ability to leave it with the deal you're doing, and that is just bad medicine. And if you're going to go forward, though, at least for God's sakes, get it in your name. Don't be building on something that's got your parents' name on the dirt. 100% of that lot is in you and your wife's name. At least you've got the legal option of turning the property over if you need to, even though relationally you don't think you would ever want to. I get that you don't think that's going to happen, Dan, but what you don't get is you think you're doing 6 things that cause cancer. I'm a cancer doctor. I've seen cancer for 35 years. You're doing all the stuff that causes cancer, and you're going to have cancer. And I don't know. I don't know how to stop you from doing it. So that's the problem. And so I have to come at this from the negative because it's what you and I see every day, George.
Yeah, these are handcuffs made of dirt. So is there an alternative here, Dave, where he goes, all right, I'm going to buy land elsewhere. That is mine that I will build on.
That's what I would do.
That feels like the best alternative.
Even if it's down the street. I mean, it's in the neighborhood. But my kids live, in a 30-minute radius from us. I would be heartbroken if they moved to Kansas City. I'd be heartbroken if they moved away with my grandkids. I don't want that. But I don't get to decide that. They get to decide that. And he's surrendering his autonomy. He's surrendering his ability to make a decision for his family unit, no matter what happens. It's like chiseled in concrete.
And he might be pouring 6 figures into something that he can't get back out.
He can't get it out.
That's frightening.
Because
we want real estate to be an investment.
Well, it's going to go up in value, but if you're unwilling to sell it under any circumstances because of the dirt handcuffs.
4 siblings now that are upset about it. That's, oof.
The number of times I've gotten the call from Dusty, your wife, that says, my husband and I built on his dad's property and we can't sell it. I've gotten that call 50 times. Easy. And it's never a good call. So you guys do what you want to do. I'm going to try to talk you out of it. I doubt I did, though. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.